Right. Alright guys and girls, welcome back to another video on my channel, Anthony Kenneth Bishop. So we're just doing another video. I'm doing another video for you lovely, beautiful people out there. So it's now 5:36. It's the 23rd of the 12th, 2021 at the time of the video. So we're still on the 23rd. I've made tons of videos today, which I'm working on. Now this is the video I did earlier. Now I want to actually make one of these trees so it's got physics in it. Now I need to see, right, that's the fan going off, by the way. It's just making sure that, some mass, so you can put mass so it keeps it grounded. Now I'm just looking at this. So if I want to go to here and I want to create one of those trees, maybe to tip over in some way. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So if I want that just to go there, but we want to, how can we put physics in it? Physics overlapping. I'm just looking because there was something I saw a few minutes ago. So add physics. Simulation generate hits. I think it was something. Hang on. Enable gravity. Gravity. Okay. So actually, so if I just played this now, what would happen? Sims has got gravity on it. Will that actually fall down? No, it's not falling down because there's no gravity. Well, no mass for some reason. Landing material. Rendering. Okay, so what we need to do, enable edit layers. That's something else. So I need to basically create a uniform for this particular one. So create that, and we can see if we can create just trying to find it. Can we create, hang on. Right, so that's hit points. Box. I'm not too sure if you can do it on trees. I know I could do it with the normal ones. Actually, I might be able to. Physics. Simulate physics. There we go. Okay, so we've got that there. So then we should be able to. Can we create? Generate. Okay. There we go. So we've got to generate first. So you go to new and then generate asset. So we're going to generate the tree now into different particles. But we don't want just 40 of them, like smashing on the floor, because I think I put 40 on the last one. Yeah, so 40. So we'll see if we can do 100 times 100, and that should. So let me just wait till that loads up. There we go. Ooh, Jesus. Alright. So, but how do you get it so it's tiny pieces though? So where I can make it into point space. What do you mean point spacing? How can I shrink down make it into tiny little things? Okay, so we'll just do that a minute. Alright, and I'll see how well this does, because I'm working on PhysX at the moment on here. Because the thing is, with any game or product that you make, right, it's always good to have a realistic sort of outcome on it. So if I'm building, say, a game, I want something with like an explosion, for instance, right? Say if I wanted an explosion, let me just load this a minute. It's going to take a minute to kick in. It's just compiling all the shaders as well, so you can see 800 and something. Anyway, so just showing you here, right? I'm going to get back a little bit. Now, look at that. Now, that looks like a right mess now on the tree. So, if I can get back to the normal one. So now, as we click on here, let's click on this thing here, isn't it? Can we move that around? Yep. As you can see, it don't look like a normal tree, but whilst we are moving with the PhysX, say if we wanted to put this up above here, let's have a look. Right, and then we're going to play. So this thing at the top here, right corner or top. This is the play this level in active level editor viewport. So basically, you can watch your thing unplay. So we go watch. Here we go. Which that loads up a sec. See how well. Look at that. Here we go. It's going down and juice. A little bit of a slowdown, but right. So let's do it again. But this time, look at that. But for some reason, I'm just trying to get it for the shaders, because it don't look like the shaders are on the. There must be something. Hang on. Right, so if I go back in here, how can I put the shaders on it? Uniform slice. So you can slice it. But what I'd like to do is put an explosion inside the tree, so when the tree falls down and all that, it explodes as it comes down. Cluster. So it's compiling the shaders at the moment. So the shaders are not really sort of. I think that's why you can't see this at the moment, because of the green stuff. Obviously, because the shaders have got to sort of take time to load up on. So they'd usually take a couple of minutes, but we're at least doing something productive on here, guys and girls. And this would be quite cool. Say if I make like a little mini movie where I'm standing under the tree or something, I could be standing down here at the bottom of the grass down here, and there could be like an explosion, or this lands on my head, and then I end up getting blown up and all that. That'd be quite cool, little scenario. But then is with these things here, they're compiling the shaders, right? So that way, with the shaders, like your textures, they will show up on it and stuff. So I don't know, because at the moment it takes a little while to do. I want to do basically like a sort of a tornado coming in, wiping up all the trees, and then sort of have me running for my life and all of that through the like the woods, the forest, and that'd be quite cool. Do it all within like sort of a green screen, but I've got to try and do a lot of work on it as well. And this is all on the laptop as well. So this laptop, to some extent, it does a little bit of VR gaming. With those like big screen, I've checked that in there, that's good. That works in there to some extent. And also does poker stars as well, so that's quite cool as well. And I'm just sort of like, yeah, I'm just happy I've got like a sort of high-end-ish laptop, and not one of these old laptops, the ones we used to have back in like the 90s, where you couldn't do hardly anything on it, to be honest. And this is going to be like my workstation. So even though I've got a PC with the RTX 2080 in it, I am going to take out all the parts of this massive tower that I've got, because I've got one of these massive towers and stuff. I'll take all the bits out of it. It's all looking absolutely sort of not too good at the moment, with all the dust and stuff in there. And I'll put that in the box for the time being, and then when I get my new place, I'll probably rebuild up my rig and all that. But for the time being, this will do me justice. And also, I'm downloading to see if the Predator game plays on it. There's a Predator game that come out, Hunting Grounds. So I want to see how well that plays out. So that would be for some more gameplay videos for you guys and girls, and testing out on this rig here. I've actually got this laptop actually on a laptop table with legs and stuff on it. It's got like a tripod. It's a tripod table. But I bought this a while back. So there goes. Just loading up. So it can load in the textures, or do I have to actually activate it somehow? Hang on. So this is the PhysX though, spreading out, and they're going all over the place. So that's pretty cool. But for some reason, I'm still trying to find out how to put the what's that context? That all bones adjacent to currently selected bones. Auto generate UV and textures for internal face. Oh, that's just hang on. Is this gonna work? This oh, an asset already exists this location with its name. So yeah, it's basically geometry. That's what it is. The geometry of it. Imported method. That's the textures. Browse to associated selecting most recent use content browser. Some. Right. I mean, there's a lot of numbers here which I've got to work out on what it is and what what's this cluster. Auto generate clusters. So you can automatically adjust the clusters. So say if I wanted to do a building with a certain amount of debris coming off it, basically smashing off, theoretically that can work. It all depends really, actually. Right, so what I do, because I've got some. Right, let's have a look. So if I go to the structure here a minute, instead of doing 100, we'll do 25, 25, and we'll just do that and then see if it makes it sort of less straining for the physics if it comes down a bit quicker. Obviously I've got to wait till it loads up a set, but it's doing, I mean, to be honest, I'm quite impressed with this laptop actually. Because I thought, because it's been sort of the GPU being sort of mobile GPU, but it's dedicated graphics. In a way, I'm actually really impressed. Okay, so let's get down here a minute to ground level. I put the grass level on, the textures on the grass look really good. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty awesome. And that's actually, that's what's underneath it, by the way. You've got all those there. So I need to, because I've got to work out about the mass as well when it comes down. Let's have a look. Is it going to slow down again? It's not. It's not bad. It's not bad on all the chunks on there and stuff. The chunks. Okay, so what we could do, because we've got that. So let's add. Let's have a look. Can we add materials? So that's it. But materials is not allowing me to put it on, to be honest. Geometry collection. Uh-huh. So, okay. So it's not physically putting. Oh well. Right. Let's have a look now. I don't know why that's gone all the way up to there. That's weird. But anyway, I've sort of got a lot to learn on here with physics, but I mean the physics are coming to the stride of things. Okay. And that's the block which I've added there. Yeah, so that was the block geometry. Oh no, so I didn't want to just check them. Alright, geometry collection. Cube, grass, materials. Spruce for geometry wasn't created. Okay. By the way, so what we'll do is delete that. But anyway, so this is what basic physics in the game works out. I mean, it's not a lot that I know on physics though, but I was watching some tutorials on it where you can just like add and cut dice and all that kind of stuff going on. So if I wanted to add this block, which is go here, add that one now, and then press that, and that breaks up into like little teeny tiny pieces. Right, so go there. Let's have a look. Tiny little pieces, and they're moving around as well. That's pretty cool. You can still see them all moving and all that. But this would be quite cool if you could make a building where the whole building just like blows up, but some of the parts of the building's physics start sort of the debris come off it. But anyway, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this like little thing. So, just messing around with it really, just to get my hands sort of kind of dirty on it and trying to. I don't know what to do really actually at the moment, but I've got a lot of ideas in the tank and stuff and all that. But yeah, cheers for watching. Stay safe. If you like this, like little thing of me just messing around videos, let us know what you would like to see. Maybe some explosions or something, or me try and make a, I don't know, make a sort of an explosion, like a car explosion or something, and get all the debris together and stuff, and then it blows up the car and all of that. That'd be quite cool. Or some of the trees maybe getting set on fire and all that. That'd be awesome for physics. Look at that though. Look at the detail on that. Super realistic. But yeah, this sort of size of the world or map would be a good size to make a small sort of Command and Conquer style role-playing style game, RPG. But anyway, cheers for watching, guys and girls. It is the 23rd. It is Thursday, the 23rd of December. A couple of days to Christmas, 2021. I'm just trying to keep my brain sort of working and stuff and all that. I'll be working over Christmas as well on you. But stay safe. See you soon, and I'll see you on the next episode.